by Francis Wakefield. The Armed Forces of the Philippines, AFP, said that a total of 264 new People's Army, NPA, rebels were either killed or apprehended by government forces since peace talks were cancelled in February 4, 2017. Manila Bulletin. In a statement, AFP Public Affairs Office Chief Marine Colonel Edgar Arevalo said a total of 573 NPA rebels also voluntarily surrendered to government forces since the cancellation of peace talks. Moreover, 622 firearms were gained from the rebel group. Arevalo said for the month of November alone, the AFP was able to neutralize 119 NPAs. Of the number, 21 were killed in operations, 29 were apprehended, and 69 voluntarily surrendered. Government troops also gained 62 high-powered and low-powered firearms from the rebels in the past month. Arevalo said one of the most notable victories scored by the AFP against communist rebels for this year is the neutralization of 14 NPA members in Nasigbu, Batangas on November 28, 2017. Combined elements from the Philippine Air Force's 730th Combat Group and Nasigbu Municipal Police were able to neutralize the rebels following 2 encounters in the area. Among the killed rebels were the Secretary of NPA Guerrilla Unit 3 and 1 platoon leader. An NPA fighter was also wounded in the encounter as government troops recovered 12 high-powered firearms. 5 soldiers on the other hand suffered minor wounds but are now in stable condition. The military's latest operational success came days after President Duterte signed Presidential Proclamation 360. This formally terminated peace negotiations between the government and the Communist Party of the Philippines' New People's Army National Democratic Front, CPP-NPA-NDF. Prior to the President's proclamation, we have been actively conducting counterinsurgency operations against the NPA since the peace negotiations broke down on February 4, Arevalo said. With their numerous defeats from the hands of government forces, Arevalo said the AFP leadership is calling on the New People's Army, NPA, to lay down their arms or suffer the same fate as their cohorts killed in latest military operations around the country. Arevalo said while they are hopeful that more NPAs will surrender in the coming days, troops on the ground will continue with their relentless operations against them who remain active in their violent and destructive criminal activities against the people and the communities. Following Proclamation 360, the AFP expects more violent activities from the NPA, primarily in the nature of economic sabotage. These violent activities by the NPA seek to falsely project that they are still a force to reckon. There is an ostensible leadership vacuum caused by the death of ranking NPA members in the past months resulting to the decreasing capability of the rebel group, Arevalo said. As of November 2017, the AFP recorded 47 NPA-initiated atrocities that include harassment and ambush of military troops, and kidnapping of civilians. The AFP on the other hand successfully conducted 73 operations targeted at the communist terrorists. Tags: a total of 264 NPA rebels were either killed or nabbed by government forces, Armed Forces of the Philippines, AFP, Colonel Edgar Arevalo. Kidnapping, Manila Bulletin, peace negotiations, sabotage.